I'm not screaming. You sound so ugh. Come on, man. Just shut up about what I'm doing. Monster Hunter is becoming more modern. The people that are arguing that are people of old Monster Hunter vets. People play games for entertainment. They want to stick to an old style, then they can play the old style games. It's not my problem. I can tell you right away that doesn't work in any form of game development. Yep. I get that, but that's not the point I'm making. Anytime a developing company for a video game tries to split its attention between two different audiences, say casuals or veterans, or old and new, it does not bode well if they try to keep it going in the long term. They have to pick... It doesn't matter, dude. If they keep up this attitude, in the long term, it's going to hurt the game's reputation. That's what you're not getting. Long term. It may not look like that short term, but long term, it's going to hurt it. Look at FoR Honor, for example. Look at some of the other games that can be described like this, like Destiny 2, or fucking... That's actually one of them. Look at Diablo. Like, there's so many games have their reputation tanked because of a situation like this. They have to focus on one audience or the other. If they try to appease both, then they lose it. It's no different than the saying, you go after two rabbits, you lose both of them. This is... They can keep some factors, but if they keep trying to appease both, it's not going to work out. The people you're looking into is probably the minority, the most small, minute people in the entire community. Every time I look at a Reddit, I don't see that. Oh yeah, it's becoming more modern, it's becoming more exciting. It's having a lot more shit to do. Okay, they need to understand that it's just one game. It's not going to save. This whole argument falls along with the minority. I know it all too well. The minority don't matter when it comes to gaming development. What do you mean mantles have cooldowns? And they are a core part of the game. So saying that they won't have cooldown is a failed statement. No, I'm talking about on the side of the argument. That argument immediately failed. No, that's the debate. That's how arguments go. Jesus Christ. Arguments can be good or bad. This is a good argument. It just ended up failing because its critical piece had fallen with evidence. Arguments doesn't necessarily mean bad thing. It's no different than calling it a debate. And then they're gonna have to bust the monsters as a result for having all this offensive and defensive power. I don't think they're understanding what they're asking. Make the monsters too powerful, and then you just get a shit game. Yeah, because it's the final one. It should be a challenge to overcome. That makes sense. But when you consider everyday monsters, like, for example, pre-patch anomaly monsters. Well, fucking Lagombi had infinitely more health than it does now. For a fucking low-ranking piece of shit. Like, come on.